Hey everyone, it's Alexis. I hope you are all doing well today. I'm coming to you with an assembly guide for one of our new Chapter 4 dies today. I'm going to be going through how to put together box envelope number 2 from Kath Breen. This is a really I've got one right here. This is a really cute little envelope box. It's dimensional, as you can see, that you can actually fit gift cards inside of. So I'm going to show you how to put this together step by step. And I'm also going, I just realized my nails match. We're going very color story today, lavender dust on lavender dust. I'm going to go through step by step how to assemble this, but also give you some ideas of what you can actually fit inside as well. So let me switch over to my overhead camera so you can see everything up close, and that'll take me just 1 second. Okay, so I've got the dies out that come with this particular set. What's great about it is there's not a lot of dies. It's very simple to put together, but I want to make sure that you know how to put it together. So when you are actually creating the box envelope, you're going to cut 2 of the base pieces. So I'm going to actually go through, I'm going to cut and assemble one entirely, but I just want to go through how many you'll need of each piece. So you're going to cut 2 of these. This piece right here is if you want to actually put a gift card or any kind of like small plastic card, credit card, whatever it might be, inside of the box. So you would cut 2 of these, and essentially what they act as is you would slip the card into this little slot right here so it'll hold it in place. So this piece is only if you intend to actually put a gift card inside. Otherwise, you don't really need to put it in. Then you've got this little decorative scroll element, and this fits on either side of, I've got one right here where I did it. So this is just a fun little piece to put on the back side of your box. But you can also, if you wanted to, do like I did on this one and create a little seal tab almost, just a decorative element for the fold on the front of the box. And then this piece right here is to decorate the outside lines, we'll say, of your box. So I'm going to show you how that actually works, but essentially adhesive sheets are your best friend because these are very small, skinny elements. So you'll want to definitely have ease putting them on, and so I'm going to use adhesive sheets today in order to adhere the decorative elements on it. But as far as the actual box itself goes, I prefer to use liquid adhesive, so I'm going to use our express glue because it's quick drying, and when you're working with paper, that sometimes is like your best bet. But you can also use double-sided adhesive. I just find that that doesn't always stick as great when you're putting dimensional elements together, so I prefer to use like a red tape or a liquid adhesive whenever I'm putting something dimensional together. So I'm going to get these pieces out of the way real quick, and I'm going to bring my fold-away machine in. And if you are interested in this, the SKU number is 665477. And that, again, that is by Kath Breen, and it is the box envelope number 2. Okay, so I've already cut one of my base pieces, so I'm going to cut another, and then I've already cut one of my tabs, which I showed you assembled. I'm going to cut mine out of the lavender dust, and I'm cutting my box out of mint julep because I wanted to reverse the color scheme. So I have already cut my 2 little inside tab pieces that you would use for putting the credit card or the gift card in, and then I'm going to cut another one of my base pieces real quick. Okay. And what's nice is that with the fold away, I get a little bit of extra pressure, so it really enhances those crease lines on the actual box itself and really gives me strong lines in which to crease everything. Then I have taken a piece of lavender dust cardstock and I have put an adhesive sheet on the back because I'm going to die cut my decorative elements. Now, on this one, I had to cut this piece twice because you only get this lip right here. You only get one on here. So if you want the lip to be on here twice, you have to cut this piece twice. Otherwise, you only have to cut this once if you're just wanting to get only the outside edge, essentially. So I'm going to just cut the one, keep it simple and sweet, but if you want to have two, you can do that as well. And then I'm also going to cut one of my decorative elements just for fun. And because that's intricate, the fold away piece is really good because it gives you that extra pressure with those intricate pieces, but you will want your die pick handy for this one just to clean it out. But as you can see, all my little pieces die cut perfectly, and I'm just going to move them. Because if they're in the adhesive sheet, they're not going to pop out as easily. I'll have to take them out and then clean them out. But I've got all my little pieces ready to go. And then I've already pre-cut from the Floral Abundance set because I wanted to show a different way to decorate. I've cut and decorated a few of these little pieces as well. Okay, and I think that's everything I need to cut. I'm just double checking, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so now let's move on to assembly. So I'm going to start with my box, and you're going to have two of these pieces, like I said. I'm going to fold along all of my crease lines ahead of gluing it together. It just makes it easy that when you actually go to put it together, you're not having to bend the box in a funky shape or a funky way. It'll just automatically be ready to go. Now, I'm obviously doing mine in kind of bright colors just to show how great this is for year-round use, but I've also done this one in our festive cardstock to show how fantastic this would be even for holiday gift giving. I also thought these would be really fun if you like doing advent calendars. You could put the number on this side and then seal this closed in each day. Someone can open it up for the little treat or wise words or whatever you guys like to use in your advent calendars. You could decorate it that way as well. Okay, so now I've got my pieces all folded, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this one over this one, the two bases, and I'm going to just put adhesive right here on this and then glue it into place. So I'm going to take some of my liquid adhesive. So I've just got some glue right there, and I'm going to make sure my folds are on either side, and I'm just going to line these two bases up right on top of the other so that they look like they're one cohesive piece. Now, before I start gluing the box together, I do find that laying it out flat and putting my other pieces on is actually a lot easier when it's flat like this. You can still put them on when it is a bit more put together. I just found that I actually had an easier time doing it this way. So you've got these two long pieces. It cuts two long pieces. Those go along the bottom edge on both of these. So I'm going to put these into place. And I'm putting that right along the lip where it folds. So when it closes, that will look like a border. And then this piece fits right on top of that. It's kind of like a perfect triangle shape. So it'll fit that lip. And I start always on one side and get the one side lined up and then work my way across. But as you can see, having adhesive sheets on the back really makes this such an easy process, because then you don't have to worry about cleaning up glue, and you can kind of move it around a little bit. So once it closes, you can see that that will be my lid. So I'm going to work my way around the outside edge all the way around. Put this one on this edge. And then I'm going to move to my 2 medium pieces, and those go on the side flaps. Now, while I'm showing you how it's good for a gift card today, you can also put money in here. You could put little things of jewelry, like a pair of earrings or some rings, necklaces, just little knickknacks that you might want to share with somebody. My coworker Debbie thought this would be even great if you wanted to pass out business cards. You could put a little pack of your business cards together and put them inside and hand them out to people with your business cards inside. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue all the flaps together. So I'm just going to start on one side. That was a little too much glue, so I'm going to take some of that off real quick. There we go. And I'm just going to apply it to the opposite side. So you're going to do that all the way around the box, flaps, glue to the opposite side. And because it's express glue, it is very quick drying, which means I don't have to hold it for very long for it to attach, which is fantastic when you're working with boxes. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to put together the 2 little pieces that go inside to make, essentially they hold in place, these little triangle pieces, they hold in place if you want to put a gift card inside so it doesn't go flying around. So now that I've got my box put together, I'm just going to open this up a little bit to make putting those in a little bit easier when the time comes. Put that off to the side. So what I did is I cut 2 of these pieces, and one I've already got folded, but now I'm going to show you how to fold this other piece. So there are crease lines on each of these that you're just going to fold along each of them. I always fold all of them in the same direction. So now, the trick with this is, in order for you to be able to slide something in underneath, you don't want to glue down this last tab. So on this side, there's 2 tabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive here, and I'm going to glue it to the inside of that triangle space. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'm just going to glue it right there. I'm not going to put glue on that other piece, otherwise the card wouldn't fit underneath it. So now I'll have this little tab that sticks up, and this one created almost like a little mini house. And then these you put into you glue them into place right here, and they should sit perfectly in right up against the edge. So I'm just going to put glue on the back side and the bottom side. And this might be where a die pick comes in handy so that you can get that to sit in place and really glue to the walls. Do the same on the other side. Basically what it does is it creates like a little squared top at the right here. So this will be flat and will lay down flat with the box closing. And then what you'll do before you close your box up is you'll take your card, and mine's still not completely dry yet, so this might wiggle out, so I don't want you to think that they pop out that easily. And then you're just going to fit your card in underneath those two flaps, and then it will sit inside, and you can shake it around, turn it upside down, and it won't pop out. Now, one way I wanted to show you how you could decorate this is you can actually, if you wanted to, put a little Velcro right here and just have a Velcro tab if you don't want to destroy the box by opening it up and it's been glued. So what I would recommend is putting just like a little Velcro tab right there. Or you can, I'm going to glue these little tabs down. And I'm going to glue this one in place. And that might just take a minute for that to all adhere together. But what I did is I cut out some flowers from the Floral Abundance set, and I just stacked and sculpted them so that they would get really pretty. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just adhere those onto the lip just to add a little bit of decoration. So you can really take any die set you have and create your own little decoration on this. So if you've got any Christmas ones that you want to use, if you want to decorate for Christmas, or if you've got birthday ones you want to use for birthday, if you've got little balloons, you can use this box shape and then decorate it however you want for whatever occasion you might be giving a gift for or celebrating for. So I've just done like a really cute little box shape, and as you can see, it lays flat even with those pieces inside. And you can also decorate the backside with this scroll piece and do that one in each corner. And if you do adhesive sheets, they go on real easy. And then on this side, you could put to and from. You could say for you. You can spell out whatever your heart desires. So you've got seasonal options. So this one you could put on a scroll. So you've got the wax seals switchlets that you could put there and make it look like you've put on a scroll and put some luster wax on them. So you could do a really festive one with Santa on one side and decorate it closed on the other. Or you can keep it year-round and just decorate with what's in the boxes themselves. So that's how you put together this little set. Again, it is called Box Envelope number 2 by Kath Breen. That's what it looks like. So you can use it year-round or for any holiday. You could even do this out of black and turn it into something Halloween, Easter. You could put little candies inside. It's really just a great little versatile box. Okay, so that is how you put together our box envelope number 2. I hope you all have fun making with this. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with, especially for different holidays. I can't wait to see what people come up with for Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Easter, like all the holidays, even St. Patrick's Day, because, you know, this Irish girl loves to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, if you end up making something with this, I would love to see. So make sure you use the hashtag #MyMakingStory, and we will be able to share with everyone else what you make with it. It is part of the Chapter 4 release, and if you are curious about it, you can find it on Sizzix.com and Sizzix.co.uk. And that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this little making tutorial, and if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. We will gladly answer them for you. And until then, have fun crafting and making away, and I'll talk to y'all soon.